Hello there survivors and welcome back to another video in ARK Survival Ascended. Today I've built this cozy hobbit hole on Ragnarok and using mostly the cozy cabin cosmetic, which recently added a bunch of new structures inspired by hobbits and halflings, which is a perfect little set if you want to build a cozy hobbit hole yourself. There's now new pieces with this awesome grass texture for roofs, ramps, quarter roofs, etc., which makes for the perfect top for your building with these amazing grass textures, as well as new textures for the walls with both overgrown and non-overgrown looks for them. And of course these beautiful round windows, as well as these amazing round doors, so you really can live out your hobbit fantasy in ARK without needing like actual mods. You can just do this with a cosmetic, which is pretty cool because that means you can also do this unofficial. Besides that, I've also used some other cosmetics and mods. I've used JVH Landscaping to add a bunch of the plants around because it just makes it a little bit easier, although of course you could do this with the plant pots from the Bob Talltails DLC. And then we have some other cosmetics that I'll point out when we see them. And for those that always ask, these pathways here are from the mod Fairies Pathways, and they're really nice little stones to make your own pathways in the forest. So yeah, let's take a good look on the hobbit hole on the outside here. So we have some windows on the outside here. Unfortunately, there's no corner pieces yet. Maybe those will get added later, but I still try to make it work, having some windows here on the side to look out from. Of course, going for that overgrown feeling to really blend in the different pieces. And then of course we have the main entrance here with the main round door, the windows on the side as well. Really like all those textures. And then we have the little side part here too. I quite like the overgrown look. I think it makes for something that feels very cozy right away. And of course, adding more plants really adds to the feeling. Got some trees up on the roof too to really just add to that cozy vibe, the overgrown vibe. And I'm out here in the forest on Ragnarok. And actually, if you're wondering, I've built it right over here on the map in a smaller redwood that is available with some cool fallen trees all around us for some nice atmosphere. But yeah, I really like this location. Integrated some of these natural pieces of the land for the cozy vibes. Got some of the fireplaces, you know, sticking out to really get that cozy hobbit feeling across. And then when we go here to the front, we'll have some nice cozy front gardens on both sides with some plants, some nice pathways going around them as well. Both sides just nice and cozy, just a little hobbit garden. And of course we can enter the main hobbit hole itself. It has a nice round door. Really cool. I really love this set, and if you like Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, you're definitely gonna enjoy this one too. So on the inside I've kept it quite nice and cozy, so we have a little bit of storage going on here. Of course, plenty of food and drinks stored here. We've got a very cozy little kitchen using some of the cozy cabins cosmetics again, but also some of the new Astraeos cosmetic for the utility. So this is a nice fridge with some cool bison milk in there as well. As you can see, we got the Astraeos industrial grill and cooker, which are definitely really cool, and I think they fit this kind of aesthetic very nicely. Got the cozy cabin table with the cozy cabin chairs, which definitely look very cozy. And then the fireplace is actually from the Viking Builders cosmetic, just because I really like the textures on the stone on there. I think that works very well in a rustic setting like this. Back here we have another room, which is kind of just like a storage room. So we have some crafting and forges. We have some vaults here as well. Fabricator with the Astraeos skin on it. And yeah, just a very nice and cozy little room out here. So it's not maybe the most practical base, or at least not the way I decorated it. It's not the most practical base. But yeah, I do like it. I think it is a nice little cozy vibe here. And then over here, we got a little bedroom as well. You know, respawn, sleep. Got some cryos, more storage, and another fireplace. So yeah, nice and simple. But just wanted to have a quick play around with these new structure sets for the cozy cabin skins, because I mean, I love Lord of the Rings, and I love a good build inspired by it, and these structures are definitely a great addition for those wanting to do so and get a cozy little Hobbit Hole base out in the forest or in the hills, wherever you want to build it. Of course, building it against a cliffside, I feel like is the easiest to make it work. But yeah, I mean, technically you could build it anywhere, of course, because you could just have a wall on the opposite side. But definitely love the textures. I mean, I always loved the grass pieces that were already available for like the ceilings and quarter ceilings and stuff, or the triangle ceilings. But now we have all the other pieces available as well. Makes so that you can actually get some really nice shaped hills in there, and you know, get some cool shapes going with all these different pieces with amazing looking grass. And then of course adding the plants to it just really transforms it to something quite different. So yeah, let me know if you like the build. Let me know if you'd like to see a full step-by-step tutorial for this. At the moment you could definitely do most of this without any problems on official settings, I'm pretty sure. The only part where I had to do a little bit of clipping and colliding of structures is right over here, because there was no corner pieces yet. They might be added at some point though, so hopefully that will happen, because that would make this a lot easier, and you know, also possible on official settings without losing the cool shapes that you can make with yeah, definitely you can get some cool shapes if we also had some corners. But yeah, I really like these textures. Love the overgrown look. So besides these pieces, there's also overgrown pieces for the windows, for the walls, for the doors, and etc. So you could have just fully overgrown walls like this, which is quite cool. Definitely a really cool new aesthetic and a good addition. And for all those Hobbit lovers out there, this is the chance. I mean, I did a Hobbit Hole tutorial a while ago for using architect structures remastered, of course, because those have like curved thatch pieces and everything, and that's still a really nice build. But of course that would only work if you actually have that mod installed on the server you're playing on or on your single player, whereas this with cosmetics you can basically kind of do this everywhere, which is really cool. And yeah, this grass texture is definitely out of the world. This is one of my favorite cosmetics ever, because it's always a nice addition to add in some greenery to your build, and now you can even live out your Hobbit fantasy in ARK, which yeah, who doesn't want this? I like this. I like this a lot. This is nice and cozy. I hope you like it as well. Let me know if you'd like to see a build tutorial for this one. And then, yeah, don't forget to leave a like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss out on all the other ARK builds that I do. And feel free to leave suggestions for future builds down in the comments below. For now, goodbye.